Ready at the top. It's been a good year for the Slovakians so far this season in the team relay, with their best result of 5th at the World Cup opener in Innsbruck. So, John, all time, here are the stats. 1 World Cup win in team relay for the USA, Latvia, and Austria. 2 for Canada. 7 for Italy. 10 for Russia, and 41 for Germany.
USA's only got 1.
Just 1 World Cup win. That was really early in the game. They've got a lot of podiums. Last year was the first season that Germany did not capture the overall World Cup title. Russia and Italy tied in an exciting finish right here in Konigssee.
Yeah, that must have been exciting. Well, the first week of commentary, we had Ashley Walden doing commentary with you, and she talked about she was part of the U.S. team in the first World Cup team event in Calgary, and she said there wasn't the start mechanism. There was Christmas trees, lights.
That's right.
Green and red lights.
That's exactly how it works.
So the whole thing has evolved, Tim, to a primetime Olympic sport.
2 Olympics now for team relay, 2014 and 2018, both won by the Germans. Now, the second of the Slovakians on course, Josef Ninnis, 39 years old. He finished 17th in yesterday's men's singles competition.
Yeah, but Tim, he had a bad first run yesterday. We talked about it, how good he was with a slider, and then as soon as we mentioned that, he
made a few
mistakes.
mistakes.
The commentator jinxed, and he had a mistake in Kreisel. And then second run was much better.
They spritzed the track after the 56 women's runs earlier today, but John, it does look like it's starting to take its toll. I'm seeing a lot of runner marks on the ice now.
Sure, it's getting warm. Yeah, Tim, he was 18th in the first run yesterday, 11th best time in the second run, so he's usually a very consistent slider.
0.6 of a second, probably too much to ask for Vaverchek and Schmidt, the doubles team for Slovakia, but can they push it into second place when they're finished with this run?
They had a good get out of the blocks without any kind of skidding or cutting ice. See what they could do with the exit of the S's, which is better than most. This is pretty clean, Tim. Speed. Up there.
Sure. 68.
Exit here, he wasn't on the lines. Watch out. He had bad lines, and they're in trouble. The exit of Kreisel, you could tell he came out too early, and you tap that on the left side for us, on the right side for the athletes. You come out too early, and it's a recipe for a mishap.
No, if this were a standard race, they would have crossed the finish line and gotten a finish time. I'm not sure they're going to carry it to the paddle, though.
Well, that's that big uphill section from there on, Tim, that you don't see on television. You know when you're walking up the track how much of an uphill that is.
Unfortunate.
They're okay, looks like. The 6'8" doctor. Tim, I forget his name. I should know his name. Great guy. He's a very imposing figure to look at the up and down. See, they missed the lines. You're way above the second lines. You're down below there. They'll watch the left side. He came out late. And once you get late in that three-corner combination the Canadians call the doodles or the labyrinths, sayonara.
Well, the Slovakians will probably drop from 6th into 9th place or so in the overall standings. Obviously, as we saw, John, they were fine.
Look at his foot. I mean, this is, boy, Tim, this is like survival.
The exposure.
Look at his leg up.
Ooh,
boy, he's got a. You see the legs. You see your arms and legs come off the sled. That's when you get hurt. You want to stay somehow as close to it as you can. Ooh. I mean, what are you thinking then? I mean, 70 miles an hour?
Well,
all the athletes are fine.
Yeah, psychologically tough. And